Hi all, I'm going to walk through my hobby project solution model. Let's start with the motive to build this. I've been working on generative AI for the past 2 years and I have a concern that we have abundance of techniques to solve problems. So what do I mean is, let's take this one. This is Llama Index, a popular AI framework that contains tools and techniques to solve AI related problems. So here in the left side you can see high level categories. If you expand you can see the low level categories. Combining everything there'll be a lot of things to consume. If you want to solve an particular problem, let's say you want to build a chatbot using AI. So how do you know which one to use? Do you need any agents? Do you need any chat engines, or you want to use any data connectors to get the data? So there are a lot of questions that will come into your mind. So I wanted to address this problem by going it in a structured way, like how we solve problems. If we are given a problem statement of building an AI chatbot, I'll most probably ask a few more questions to narrow down the scope of the project. Like building a chatbot is a very high level scope, so I might probably ask like should I use online models or offline models? Do you have any data to train on, or where do you have your data? Who is the target audience? So these kind of questions I will ask to reduce the scope of the project, to narrow down it. So if we answer to these kind of questions, we will strike out a lot of categories here, and we will be left out with very few decisions to make. So there is a exact workflow that the solution builder will go through. Like, it will ask you certain questions, and based on your response it will give you the suggestions, and at the same time in the right side you will get one architecture diagram that is being generated. Using that you can have it as a reference and build your application on top of it. Let's take the same example. I want to build a chatbot. I have a knowledge base that it should refer and answer the questions. The knowledge base will have certain PDFs. So let's navigate into it. Is your problem requires intelligence to solve? So yes, I will provide any kind of questions, and I can't put any logical statements to proceed, so I will give yes. It is telling you can use a based system. So which category your problem falls into? I will question answer, and that AI based system is changed into generative AI based system. Now we are going to use large language models to answer our questions. Is the data complex and interdependent? Let me click yes. It is asking to use fine tuning. So to proceed further, I will come back and change my decision to no. So I will click no. Is the data structured or unstructured? So since I have PDFs, I will give unstructured. Is the data is fixed or can be updated runtime periodically? So this is regarding the ETL pipeline process. Like since we clicked unstructured, we can use retrieval augmented generation that has several stages, and in one of the stage we have this pipeline. So this pipeline, since I have fixed number of data, I will give fixed. If the document contains images like the PDFs that I have, I will click yes. So here you can see in the right side, uh, it's suggesting to use retrieval augmented generation that has 3 stages, and in the first stage it is again expanding into further more 3 stages. So we will have certain questions in the subsequent stages also, right? Retrieval, synthesis, chunking, embedding, so these things that will be also addressed once we answer these questions. So this is the complexity of the system that we are having. So as we answer more and more, our architecture will get bigger with more fine-grained details. So let me continue this one. Do you need intelligence in chunking? Let me give us yeah, it is suggesting to use semantic chunking. Yeah, and at this point it is asking us to prototype the solution and measure the retrieval performance. Like the architecture diagram that we have on the right side is suggesting to prototype, and then based on the results we can continue further. So after prototyping, what is the thing like? Expected documents are not retrieved, retrieval query is complex. Yeah, based on the observation, I will choose any of them, and it will again expand. So yeah, this is the application that I wanted to demo, and hoping to get your feedbacks. Thanks.